Assalamualaikum and good morning, sir and everyone. We are here today to present our topic, recycle plastic construction materials. Before we begin, let me introduce our group members. I am Nur Shasha Shukrina binti Abdul Rahman and my group members are Nur Kristina Zalifa binti Johar, Nur Maizatul Shafiqah binti Mukhtar, Nur Nadira binti Jasmine, and Nur Ain Farah Alia binti Ahmad Hafizah. During this presentation, each of us will explain different part of the topic. Now, I would like to begin with the introduction. Now, I will talk about our introduction. A recycled plastic construction material are building material produced from recycled plastic waste. Instead of being discarded into landfill or the environment, plastic waste is collected, processed, and transformed into useful construction products such as brick, paving blocks, and wall panels. The use of this material helps reduce environmental pollution, conserve natural resource, and promote sustainable construction practice. Therefore, recycled plastic construction material have become an innovative solution in the modern construction industry.
Alright, for the engineering properties, we have the three properties. The first is strength, durability, and thermal stability. For the strength, we have compressive strength and tensile. First, the compressive strength, we have the pure recycled has a low compressive strength compared to the concrete. If we use a partial aggregate replacement rate will cause drop in the concrete total compressive capacity. So the tensile, when recycled plastic like a bottle and is shredded into the small fiber, acts as a main reinforcement, adding the fiber into the concrete, and mix it, increase the tensile, and which is help the concrete control. And number two properties is durability. Durability, chemical resistant and water absorption. For the chemical resistant is they do not have a corrosion and especially resistant to the acid, alkali, aggressive soil, and sulfate attack, making them excellent to sewage infrastructure, especially in sea. And water absorption. Water absorption is most plastic have a water absorption rate close to the 0% because do not absorb moisture. They highly durable when weathering rotary. And the last list is thermal stability. Thermal stability, we have the thermal conductivity, which is recycled plastic is excellent thermal insulative conductivity and incorporate reduce the transfer. How to do transfer? Alright, for the application of the recycled plastic in the construction, we can use as a alpha modifier, which is melted into the bitumen binders. The function of the alpha increase the routing and resisting, reduce the pavement cracking. So the number two application is eco concrete, which is the shredded of the plastic can be replacement for the sand or gravel, which is the function is a lower, safe weight, improve the thermal insulation and reduce the carbon footprint. The number three of application is a plastic lumber, which is a solid model beam. Has immune. The function is immune to rot and termites, be perfect for broad wall, fence, and retaining structure. And the last layer of application is a geosynthetic, which is the woven geotextile or geogrid. The function is to provide high tensile soil instabilization.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Nadira binti Jasmine. My student ID is 2025216936. For the topic recycled plastic construction materials, the advantages should focus on engineering performance, environmental sustainability, economic benefits, and construction efficiency. For the first advantage is reduces plastic waste and environmental pollution. By doing this, recycled plastic construction materials help divert plastic waste from landfills, rivers, and oceans. They promote a circular economy by converting waste into valuable construction products. This reduces environmental pollution and supports sustainable waste management. Next, high durability. High durability is a plastic resistant to corrosion, moisture, rot, chemical attack, insect damage such as termites, suitable for outdoor environments and coastal areas where corrosion is concerned. Third is low maintenance. Unlike timber, recycled plastic does not require regular painting, sealing, or anti-termite treatment. It maintains its performance over long service periods by reducing the maintenance cost. Fourth, water and weather resistant. For this point, recycled plastic absorbs very little water. It performs well under wet conditions without swelling, cracking, or decaying. Suitable for drainage systems, paving blocks, decking, and outdoor structures. And lastly is cost savings. Although some recycled plastic products may have higher initial cost, they often provide lower life cycle cost because of longer service life. By reducing the maintenance, lower replacement frequency, reduce transportation cost due to lighter weight. For the sustainability contribution that related to SDG 9, first is promote sustainability industrialization. For this point is recycle plastic construction materials encourage industries to use recycled waste instead of virgin raw materials. This reduces the environmental impact of manufacturing while promoting more sustainable production practices. It also supports the transition towards a circular economy by turning plastic waste into valuable construction products. Second, encourage innovation in construction materials. The development of recycled plastic construction materials has led to new technologies and innovation in building products such as plastic bricks, composite panel, paving blocks, and road additives. These innovations improve construction performance while providing more sustainable alternatives to conventional materials. Third is support sustainable infrastructure development. Recycled plastic materials are durable, lightweight, and resistant to moisture, corrosion, and chemical attack. These properties increase the lifespan of buildings and infrastructure, reduce maintenance costs, and contribute to the development of stronger and more sustainable infrastructure. Fourth is reduces environmental impact. By recycling plastic waste into construction materials, the amount of waste sent to landfills and oceans is significantly reduced. This also decreases the demand for natural resources, helping to conserve the environment and reduce pollution. Fifth is reduces carbon emissions. Producing recycled plastic construction materials generally requires less energy than manufacturing virgin plastic or some traditional building materials. Lower energy consumption leads to reduced greenhouse gas emissions, helping the construction industry lower its overall carbon footprint. And last but not least is improves resource efficiency. By improved resource efficiency, recycling plastic into construction material ensures that waste is reused instead of discarded. This makes better use of available resources, reduces material wastage, and supports sustainable resource management throughout the construction industry.
I'm Nur Farah Alia binti Ahmad Hafizam, number matric 2025486944. I'm going to present about innovation feature. Our proposed innovation is the smart recycled plastic composite block. This innovation construction material is produced by combining recycled plastic waste with industrial byproducts such as fly ash or rice husk ash to improve its range and durability while reducing environmental waste. One of the main features of this innovation is its interlocking design. Unlike conventional bricks, this block can be assembled without using a large amount of semi-mortar. This makes the construction process faster, reduce labor costs, and minimize material waste. In addition, each block can be embedded with a QR code or graphic tag. This smart feature allows engineers and contractors to access important information such as the manufacturing date, material composition, quality inspection record, and recycle history. It also helps improve quality control and support better building maintenance throughout the structural lifespan. The smart recycled plastic composite block is also lightweight, waterproof, corrosion resistant, and highly durable, making it suitable for residential, commercial, and infrastructure projects. At the end of service life, the block can be collected, recycled, and manufactured into new construction material, supporting a circular economy. Overall, this innovation not only helps reduce plastic waste and carbon emission, but also promotes smarter, more sustainable and cost-effective construction practice. It represents an important step toward the future of green building technology.
Hello, my name is Nurul Kristina Zalifa binti Johar and my matrix number is 2025425162. Hello, so I'm going to present about the impact of recycled plastic construction materials. The first impact of recycled plastic construction materials is that they help to reduce plastic waste and environmental pollution. Instead of being disposed of in landfills or ending up in rivers and oceans, plastic waste is recycled and transformed into useful construction materials. This not only reduces pollution but also supports a circular economy by giving plastic waste a second life. The second impact is that they help conserve natural resources. By replacing conventional materials such as timber, sand, and gravel with recycled plastic, the demand for extracting natural resources is reduced. This helps to protect the environment and promotes more sustainable construction practices. The third impact is that recycled plastic construction materials can reduce carbon emissions. Manufacturing products from recycled plastic generally consume less energy than producing new plastic from raw materials. As a result, greenhouse gas emissions are reduced, contributing to a lower carbon footprint in the construction industry. The fourth impact is that recycled plastic materials are durable and require less maintenance. They are resistant to moisture, corrosion, termites, and chemical damage, making them suitable for long-term use. Their durability helps reduce maintenance costs and extend the lifespan of construction materials. Next is the challenges of recycled plastic construction materials. The first challenges is their limited structural strength. Compared to traditional construction materials such as concrete and steel, recycled plastic has a lower load-bearing capacity. Therefore, it is mainly used for non-structural application or needs to be reinforced when used in structural components. The second challenge is the lack of building standards and regulation. Although recycled plastic materials are becoming more popular, there are still limited engineering guidelines and construction standards available. This can make engineers and contractors hesitant to use these materials in large-scale projects. The third challenge is fire safety. Since plastic is naturally combustible, recycled plastic construction materials often require fire retardant additive or protective treatment to meet building safety regulation and reduce fire risk. The fourth challenge is public acceptance. Some people are still concerned about the strength, durability, and long-term performance of recycled plastic construction materials. Therefore, more successful projects, research, and public awareness are needed to build confidence and encourage wider adoption of these sustainable materials.
In conclusion, recycled plastic materials provide a sustainable solution for the construction industry because they help reduce plastic waste and protect the environment. At the same time, they can be used to produce strong and durable construction materials, making them a practical and eco-friendly alternative for future development.